Good morning, guys. This is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA, making his usual fashion statement. Hey, Google. Good morning.
Hi, Rusty. The time is 5:55 a.m. Currently in Burnett it's 69 and cloudy. Today, it'll be cloudy with a forecasted high of 80 and a low of 62. Have a nice day.
You too, dude. Hey, Google. Tell us a joke.
Okay, here you go. Whoever invented knock-knock jokes should get a Nobel Prize.
Can I say, guys? What can I say? Anyway, it's a beautiful day, I guess, here in Central Texas. It's dark outside. The sun doesn't come up for another hour or so. But the time changed. I haven't changed. The time changed. Okay? So that's the way that goes. I would never get up at 5:59 unless they turn the clock back at least a full hour. So having said that, the fantastic fan is a 10. Okay? Or excuse me, MaxxAir. MaxxAir Max fan is a 10. It's very quiet, very energy efficient. Also, somebody used the Amazon link. Pat yourself on the back. I sincerely appreciate it. I did notice it. All I see is numbers. I don't see anything else. And what else? Well, for you new guys, I put a link to Amazon products in every description of my videos. Why do I do that? Because I'm an Amazon affiliate, and if you use that link and go to Amazon and buy anything, I get a small commission. Helps the channel. If you want to do it, fine. If you don't worry about it. What else? Comment call. We got plenty of comments. Got a lot of comments on the MaxxAir fan. Anyway, this is Rhonda. Congrats. I see you 812. See, that's how you're supposed to say that. Looks and sounds great. Yeah, it does. It's really quiet. I mean, on speeds 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, you can hardly hear it. I'm telling you. It's at 5 and above, you could hear it. You know what I mean? But this is Laser Racer 6. Fantastic. But I got a MaxxAir fan. MaxxAir fan, great addition. My fantastic fan is the kitchen, so the screen needs cleaning, and it is held by 8. He got some words in there. Screws. Yeah, on mine there's just 4 knobs, and you turn them. They're kind of hard to turn. You have to use a pair of pliers to turn them. But yeah, you just turn those 4 knobs, and that little screen comes down. You dump it and put it back. Yeah, I like it. Doodah gave me something. Cajun, Houston, we have liftoff, abort, 6.9 on the Richter scale, Puff. Keep taking your medication, Cajun. Everything's going to be fine. The world's still round. Well, actually, the world's not perfectly round. It's kind of like a rock. Wayman, Max fan, great fan. Glad you got it, Rusty. You are getting there, my friend. Yeah, you know, it takes a while. If you just take your time and get things done, then when you go out on the road, go boondocking or whatever, it does what it's supposed to. Janice says, congrats. David, 357 Magnum. I don't have a 357 Magnum. I got a 38. Adopt a Cat 28, Max fan, nice. Grocomo, nice. Going, looks great. Bill K, glad the install went well for you. It went extremely well. I was very impressed. They were ready for me when I got there. They didn't waste any time. There was actually 2 guys. One guy was on the roof and one guy was working on the inside. It took 45 minutes from drive up to drive out. Amazing. Says, I knew you would like it, and 10 speeds. Wow, I have 4-speed model Max fan, and it is great too. Yesterday I ordered a winter camper cover, wheel covers, etc. from Amazon and used your link. So you're one of the ones that used the link yesterday. Thank you, Sue. Not sure what you see on your end, but heard your comment call today. I'm happy it worked. Thank you. Yeah, but thank you for using the link. You know, I don't see any names or anything. I mean, I just see numbers. They don't tell me that. It's just a graph. That's all it is. Rondlin 100. Beautiful drive time with Rusty today. Thank you. That was when I was on the way to get the MaxxAir fan. Rondlin 100, glad it turned out well for you, Rusty. I sure love mine. Quiet as a mouse. It really is quiet, and it moves a lot of air, man. I'm telling you, you can put it on speed 2, and what you can do, you close the door and close one window, and then the window above the bed, and at the foot of the bed, that's where the air comes in, and it just pulls it right over you. Very comfortable. Yeah, yeah, but if you have the door open, everything else, it just pulls the air in through those big openings. But you just keep narrowing the openings down that the air can come in through, and you get a nice breeze over your bed and so forth. But anyway, PJ Bikerful left a link to Max Fan, I guess, something. Oh, happy day, thank you, PJ. Brenda says, oh, definitely get a MaxxAir, seriously wind speed there. Yeah, it moves a lot of air. I'm very impressed. Janice, oh yeah, thank you for our demo and the Maxi. I hope will serve you well. Fall 8 times. You know the first fall would do us in. That's correct. Yeah, I'd have been a fool. In fact, I realized when I was watching them do the work that I wouldn't have been able to do it anyway. Because there was one, the opening wasn't exactly the right size. It's supposed to be 14 by 14, and mine was 14 by like 13 and 7/8 or something, or for some reason. So they had to take a little plastic hammer and bump a board back out, move it a little bit so the thing would fit in. Yeah, it'd take. I'd been working on that for a month. Anyway, for 95 bucks, it was a hell of a bargain. Traveling with Rick, how long did it take from appointment to installation? From the time I drove up to the time I drove out, 45 minutes. Traveling with Rick, I heard if your camper does not have a ladder to the roof, you should not go on the roof. I agree with it. Well, for me, I don't think you ought to go to get on a ladder after age 60. That's just my personal opinion. You do whatever you want to. Heaver says, on the way, says, try emu oil. I was talking about all my skin stuff. I'm trying different things, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to do my calculatus eliminatus, try some things, and if they don't work, well, they go in the garbage. But eventually I'll find something that at least stabilizes the condition, and I think that's about all you can do. And that's fine with it. It's not that bad. It itches a little every now and then, looks like crap, but that's all. Hello, I'm Elmer. This should help you along way with venting. It's all coming together. Ventilation system is key to any camper or any home, really. Enjoy, Elmer. Thank you. Kenny Guy, RVing, boondocking. Do you ever go to Arizona, New Mexico, or Colorado mountains? Yeah, I go to New Mexico and Arizona. I don't go to Colorado much because the mountains are, those 14ers are too big. I don't like, and then a switchback right at the bottom. No. Not pulling a travel trailer. Now the car or my pickup wasn't too bad, but yeah, I enjoy those 3 states a lot. I really do. Clint, and that's a lot of territory, folks. I mean, people that want to go up into Montana and over to Oregon and down the coast, that's all great, but it's a hell of a drive. Max Fan, Clint, good to know it went well and you're pleased with them as well as the fan. I am. Ron says, now you have 9,001 fans. That's right. Fixing to have 9,002, Ron. Traveling with Rick on the way to get the thing installed. Rusty, I love that burning daylight expression. I think John Wayne said it in some movie. Amazon has the best covered customer service. They sent a porta potty I bought to my former address, their solution. They bought me a brand new one and a credit. That's how you do business and keep customers. I have the same interior walls in my new Coleman Dutchman. I'm anxious to see what they tell you. What they told me at the dealership and Coachman, and what they told me at the service department and Coachman was that the walls are completely waterproof, not to worry about it. As long as that seal at the bottom is sealed, you'll never have a problem. That's what they tell me. On the way to get the deal, George says gasoline in Long Island, New York is $2.59. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Long Island, New York?
In Long Island, it's currently 39.
Freezing your butt off, ain't you, boy? Okay, Grandma Patty, she's got a lot of suggestions about skin issues and using certain things. And you can read that if you have skin problems. I won't read it all. She says she's had eczema for 64 years and she has several things I'm allergic to. Yeah, and that's what happens. You start putting stuff on your skin, then you have an allergic reaction to that, and you've just created more problems than you had. So anyway, if you're interested in skin problems, check out Grandma Patty's comment on the way to get the MaxxAir. Old Gunner's Mate, MaxxAir fan. Number 9, when you had your world famous Frijoles that night. Yeah, I hear you. Vented well, huh? Grandma Patty, Max fan, that removable screen from inside is very convenient. I like that a lot. I do too. I think it's great because, see, on every other RV vent, it's not removable. Well, not every other. You can remove them, but it's a pain. Dreaming Angels Reborn. Rusty, I was sure ready for liftoff, LOL. The fantastic fan is fantastic. Be safe. Well, it's not a fantastic fan. It's a MaxxAir Max fan. But yeah, they're both about the same, but I like the Max fan better. The primary difference between the two, of course, there's a lot of design difference, but one of the major things is you can have the MaxxAir fan open if it's raining. With the fantastic fan, it's just a regular vent fan, and if it's raining, you got to close it. Lillian, I was waiting for the vent to burst open or the fan to break while the vent is closed. Yeah, you can run. No, you can run the MaxxAir fan with the vent closed and use it just like a ceiling fan. In other words, you can have the air either sucking up or blowing in. Clint, did you inquire with them about installing your shower surround? I think I mentioned it in the video on the way. The shower surround was damaged. I got a lot of conflicting information. They were supposed to have delivered it last Friday. I called them and they said, well, there wasn't enough deliveries out in this area for them to justify driving from Austin, Texas out here to deliver the bath surround, and they would wait till they got enough stuff and then they would deliver it. They would call me on Monday and let me know when they would deliver it. Well, no one called on Monday, so I called them. And then all of a sudden it's a whole new story. We don't have it. That's what they told me. And then I called Amazon, and Amazon called them, and they told Amazon that it had been damaged in shipment. And then Amazon told me that, and then Amazon canceled the order and issued me a $75 promotion to be used on all future purposes on Amazon products, which I thought was very nice. So the shower surround is out for now. I'm not going to get one. According to the dealer and Coachman, it's not a problem, so we'll see. James on the Max fan, awesome video on the MaxxAir Max fan, Rusty, 2 thumbs up. Keep a cool tool in the motor pool. Kind of poetic, isn't it? This is one STTIME 1 something mom 76. Wow, you almost have 10,000 subscribers. That's awesome. Yeah, it's awesome, Art. It's just unbelievable is what it is. You know, that's it. I'm glad. I mean, it tickles me, I guess. I mean, I don't really think about it, tell you the truth. I mean, I think statistics are for losers. You know what I mean? If you're watching the numbers, you know, you go bankrupt. Best thing to do, well, of course, you got to know your numbers, but, you know, just keep going. I'm doing this because I enjoy it primarily. And I do make a little money off of it and the Amazon link, which helps. That's what enables me to go camping. Mike and Willeen, nice. Oh, this is on the Max fan. Nice. We ordered the 4500K MaxxAir fan last week for the bathroom. It has a remote because my wife is too short to reach the vents without a stool. Yeah, so it came with a rain cover. The install went great. It says, by the way, user reviews on Amazon say MaxxAir will not honor their own warranty if bought on Amazon, so we bought from Camping World. Well, that's interesting to know. I mean, it's a little late now, isn't it? Anyway, I got one now. Anyway, thank you. Sarah on the Max fan. I am so glad it was all you were hoping for. That is right. Some things are so worth the help. I am so glad the diamond is polishing and it did not suck you through its exhaust. I kid. I hear you. Scotty's got 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. All right. Scotty says, cool comment call. Thank you. Have you ever buy an expensive phone before? No, I don't buy expensive cell phones, Scotty. I use it. If it's over $200, it's out of my market. Scotty, cool MaxxAir fan, Rusty, thank you. Scotty, cool MaxxAir fan, did it work good? Yes, it works very well, Scotty. It works fine, and I'm very pleased with it. Bill S. says, holy poo-poo, Batman. Talking about the Max fan. Bill S., my father gave me a Braun rechargeable shaver 30 years ago. It still works great. Isn't that something? Yeah, they have a reputation for making good products. Thank you, Bill. This is Bill again. It says, did you get good insurance policy for your Coachman trailer yet? Yeah, I got insurance the day I picked it up. I bound it. I've got it with Geico, and for this trailer here, it's $12 a month, full coverage, $2,000 on contents. Unbelievable. Judd, probably even quieter than we heard as you had the phone so close to it. Yeah, it could be. I mean, I held the phone right up to where the fan was, but no, on speeds 1 through 3, it basically nothing. And you know, when you get up at 4 or 5 and up, it picks up a little bit, but it's certainly moving a lot of air at speed, even speed 1. I mean, and it's just, but speed 2 seems to be the speed I'll probably use it at. And but anyway, guys, thank you very much. There was a guy that left a comment. Let me see if I can get to it right quick. It's on Yahoo. He sent me an email. Here we go, right here. Maybe I can go ahead and knock this one if he watches comment call. This is from Mike Brandenburg. It says, subject small trailer question. I have been watching your videos and would like a recommendation on a small trailer. I have been looking at a Winnebago Micro 19-foot model. This thing has two 3,500-pound axles. I would think 2 better and safer than 1. The weight of the unloaded trailer is 3,000. Also, would you recommend a weight distribution hitch on such a small trailer, pulling it with a Chevy 1500? Your experience for a recommendation would be appreciated. Thanks, Mike. Anyway, Mike, let me say this. You got to know the towing capacity of your vehicle. That's one. Now, as far as the single axle versus the double axle, the primary reason they went to the single axle is because it's lighter. Okay, you take off 2 wheels and an axle, that's a lot of weight. But is it safer to have 2? Yeah, it's like backup. If you have a blowout with a single axle, you ain't going anywhere. If you got a blowout with a double axle, you can still crawl down the side of the road if you want to. And but as far as one over the other, I can't give you a recommendation. Obviously 2 would probably, it appears logically to be safer than 1. Now, as far as the weight distribution hitch, I caution you on that. The weight distribution hitch actually moves the weight from the vehicle to the RV. That's how it distributes the weight. So if you're close to that 3,000 pound or 35 pound axle weight, and you use the weight distribution hitch, what you're going to do is you're going to shift some weight from that truck to that axle, and you probably are going to get over that weight limit. And then if you've got a single axle, the wheels are going to try to do this on you. Okay, and but again, that's something you're going to have to ask the dealer or a real expert, because I don't want to shoot from the hip, so to speak, and you get out there on the road and have a problem. But as far as the Chevy 1500, I don't know if that's a V8, V6, or what. But again, know your towing capacity and basically cut it in half. If it says your towing capacity is 5,000 pounds, then look at a 2,500 pound product, or in that range, because that way you should be able to comfortably and safely tow it. If you get all the way up to the max, that's it. You're at the max. So you're really putting a load on your equipment. So, Mike, if I were you, I would check with the dealer or the service department and see what they say, and get a couple of recommendations. Don't just get one, because they may just try to sell you something. But call around and talk with some guys, and a lot of these service people will help you out, and they know, most of them know what they're talking about because they've been down the trail. But anyway, thank you for your input. Thank you guys for all your comments. And hey, Google, tell us a joke.
One joke coming up. Did you hear the joke about the roof? I would tell you, but it tends to go over people's heads.
Where do they come up with that crap? Anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, on a Wednesday morning, got a few things to do today, not much. See, this is the kind of weather the fan will work perfectly in, because the high today is supposed to be like 80. Well, see, I can put that thing on speed 2, open the windows, I'm good. So anyway, the Max fan. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye. Buy USA made when you can, if you can. And drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. You may pee a lot, however. And what else? Because drinking plenty of water will help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll help you lose weight. That's a fact. It'll help you lose weight because you'll be full of water. You won't want to eat so much. You won't want to snack. That's the biggie. And what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in through your nose. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out through your mouth several times a day. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Lowering your blood pressure is good for you, okay? And then stretch, walk, keep, move. You know what I mean? Move, move, move. And for those of you that use the Amazon link, I do appreciate it. And I'll leave a link in every description. And so anyway, guys, we'll keep this old wagon rolling here, old Puff. I enjoyed towing it yesterday to the dealership and back. It's really easy to tow. It's back there, of course, but I mean, it's okay. I'll be able to deal with it, and I'm working on a plan now, or thinking through a plan where, I may go out in March and go, do a little boondocking March, April, and May, and then when the temperature gets up and the crowds start coming out into out for the summer travels, then I may just pull into Silver City to an RV park by the month for the rest of the summer and come back here probably in October. We'll see how it all goes. I got more. I may change my mind right in the middle of it. Anyway, y'all know me, right? So anyway, enjoy your day, guys. It's still dark outside. Adios, amigos. Enjoy.